Everyone has a dopamine baseline. It is where our brain defines fun. Let's assume that each activity is graded on a scale of 1 to 10. If one activity has a higher number than the baseline, your brain believes the activity is enjoyable and dopamine is released. Let's say your current baseline for dopamine release is 5. So, for every activity that earns more than 5 points, your brain will release dopamine and you will feel like you are having fun. How do you get your brain to release dopamine and having fun with an activity you hate to do? I know that most of us find it challenging to engage in positive activities such as working out, meditation, eating healthy foods, doing our best at work, and love our job. If all these things are easy, the obesity rate will fall rather than rise, and diabetes cases will decrease, resulting in fewer stressful people and greater success for all. The trick is to lower your dopamine baseline. If your dopamine baseline is currently 5 points and you enjoy playing video games may have 8 points, more than 5 points. If you enjoy watching Netflix on your couch after work, this activity may have 7 points. All activity above the baseline is enjoyable, and dopamine is released. You might want to do it again and again. In the extreme, if the points you receive from the activity are excessively high, such as 9 or 10 points, you might become addicted to the activities and your baseline will rise. All activities with less than 8 points are no longer appealing to you. You will have fewer and fewer activities to enjoy and have fun with. You want to love positive activities that you hate doing. When you stop doing the activity with high points, your dopamine baseline will drop. Why? Our body has a survival mechanism, and the brain requires dopamine for survival. It is dopamine that drives us to engage in activities. We are always on the lookout for dopamine release. So, if you stop doing the high point activity, no dopamine will release. Your brain will find a way to release dopamine by lowering the baseline to cover more activities with lower points. Let's say you always play video games with a scale of 8 points. Now you stop it. After a while, your brain will start craving dopamine. So it will begin to find other activities with points above your baseline, if your baseline is 7. If your brain cannot find any of them, you will begin to lower the baseline to 6 points in order to cover more activities. If the baseline is lower, all activities scoring more than 6 points become enjoyable and dopamine is released. So depending on your dopamine receptor sensitivity, stop all fun activities for 2 weeks or more until you enjoy the activity you want to enjoy doing. You hate it now. Let's have an example of workout. You start dropping other fun activities and analyze your reaction. Start thinking about workout. If it feels fun, then you succeed in lowering your baseline. If not, you might have to drop other fun activities until when you think about the workout, you will get excited and feel fun. After you succeed, you need to be careful with high dopamine activities. It is the same with diabetics. They must watch out of food that produce high blood sugar spikes. We always have to maintain a steady dopamine baseline. You can still do what you love, such as playing video games, but do it less, once a month or once every 2 weeks. as long as the thing you want to do still feels fun. You must stop playing video games when it starts to feel like no fun. Another example, let's say you are used to watching movies at a particular time, such as 7 p.m., but you know you need to read personal development books you have been putting off for several months. Simply stop watching movies at the time and consider reading the book. Or even better, grab the book and begin reading. Do it until you like it. The goal is to stop doing anything fun at the time until your brain has no choice but to lower the baseline and release dopamine when you read a book. With this guide, I hope you begin your personal growth and live a successful life. Have a good time.